Knopf Clipper, hi friends. Darth Momo here. Merry Christmas. Sorry for the late review, but obviously it's the holidays. I don't know why they put this out when they did. um, we're going to talk about the fifth episode of Skeleton Crew. You have a lot to learn about pirates, which the name pretty much says it all. This is, without a doubt, so far, my favorite episode of the show. Just from the get go, something felt different about it. It's hard to explain because as I was watching the episode, I was trying to figure out what it was that just felt different, but for some reason this episode felt different, and I was enjoying it. Um, I like that they touched on the episode opens with the parents trying to figure out kind of how to get around the supervisor and the barrier to try to get a message out to their kids, just out to open space, like, hey, we're looking for you, here's where we are, come help or come find us, come home. So that was interesting, and I really appreciated that aspect that, hey, we're not just focusing on the kids, we're going to touch in with the adults. Obviously the kids are the priority, we're going to touch in with the adults. They are on their way to try to find the lair of the old captain, that's SM33 used to work for. They still don't give kind of a confirmation of how old the Onyx Cinder ship is, how old SM33 is, how old the captain was. His lair's been completely paved over and built on top of with a spa. So they haven't really touched on that. If I had to guess, the captain and the ship were not from the Old Republic because he was after At-Atten because it was the last mint of the Old Republic. So if I had to guess, maybe a couple hundred years. The SM33 droid has a data port similar to K2SO, so maybe just a couple hundred years old, maybe from the time of the High Republic. I don't know. I'm guessing they'll confirm that eventually. They pretty much have to kind of outwit the security guards and all that to try to find the captain's lair, since it's been pretty much paved on top of that. And then someone recognizes Jod, calls the wolf dude and the other pirates to, hey, he's here. Come find him. Come collect a bounty. So they attack. We kind of have a last crusade moment where they're trying to get through the lair, and then they get into the captain's lair where it's just all his treasures and bounties, etc., that he's collected over his career. They had to get through an acid pool, and then they seal themselves inside. The pirates are right behind them, and then when they find the data port, Jod pretty much betrays the kids and takes over. He uses acid to burn all the pirates, and then Wim tries to challenge him with a lightsaber when Jod tries to invoke the code to challenge Fern for the captain's position, and he betrays the kids, you can tell he doesn't want to kill the kids because he's like, come on, give it up, yield, and I won't hurt you. And then Wim challenges him with a lightsaber, and Jod, I laughed out loud when Wim turned the lightsaber on, and it was I thought it was gonna be this heroic moment, and he had it upside down, so he turned it on and he freaked out. I laughed. That was funny. And then the kids escape after Jod orders SM33 to take them prisoner. The kids escape through one of the booby traps in the captain's lair, and that's that. They have the coordinates for At-Atten, but of course Jod's betrayed them. We'll have to see how this plays out. I wasn't really expecting it, at least to go this full. I maybe some sort of betrayal, but I wasn't expecting this, so we'll see. I mean, I'm guessing at the end of the day, Jod's gonna have the change of heart. Jod Silva, whatever his name is. But we'll see how it plays out. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm a little bummed with the story choice. I'm not necessarily mad, but I'm a little bummed. I was enjoying the dynamic of Jude Law and the droid and the kids, so that he's betrayed them. I'm a little bummed by that, but we'll see how the next couple episodes play out. Obviously, there's a story in mind. There's a story to tell. Not sure what's going on At-Atten, though. We'll hopefully find that out. I'm assuming next episode we're going to make it to At-Atten. Maybe not. The other thing I want to reference was the Phantom Menace reference that Silva or Jod or whatever told the kid when Wim was kind of upset about getting into all this and whatnot. He's like, it's a rough galaxy out there. Jod told him, your focus determines your reality. Wim tried to hit on that too, well, if you're not a Jedi, what are you? What's your what are you? How do you do all this? And Jaw doesn't really explain it. I do still think he's Force sensitive. I don't think he's a Jedi though. I really don't think he's a Jedi, or he's like got Jedi history, like he was a Padawan survivor or whatnot. I think he's just a Force sensitive pirate, but we'll see. All in all, I think I'd give this episode an 8 out of 10. I like I said, I can't explain some of it, but it felt different. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Otherwise, we'll see you back. We should have next week's review out on time. There's not as much going on New Year's Eve as there is Christmas Eve, so we'll see you back next Tuesday for the 6 episodes review. Otherwise, thank you guys for joining in. Darth Momo out, and may the Force be with you. Always. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. If you liked the video, comment down below and hit that like button. Oh, and check out some of my other videos. I'm sure you'll find them in the light.